with another recipe. It's been a minute since we had a recipe for you all. Today we're making chicken flautas. Chicken flautas. Now, backstory about chicken flautas. When I was pregnant with Miles, I used to crave Las Palapas flautas. So when I was pregnant with Miles, I lived in South Africa. I didn't have access to Tex-Mex food, right? I craved flautas. Anyways, I found a recipe that I really like. I have, of course, changed it, modified it, gave it a little candle kick. You know what I'm talking about? I made it for Christmas last year, 2019, and my friends and family loved the recipe. It was so super delicious. It's tried and true. Do you like the flautas?
It's delicious.
Do you like the flautas? Okay, all the ingredients and the measurements will be listed where, Miles?
Down below.
Down below, so make sure you check it, make sure you try it. If you do, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. I like it, so that's why I'm sharing it with you. I hope you like it. Are you ready?
Yes!
This is what we start with, spice blend. So once you have all the spices mixed, what we're going to do is divide it in half roughly. And use it for the mix. Save some for now and some for the mix later. So there, I've split it. I'm gonna save this one. I'm gonna use this one to cook the chicken right now. Now it's time to get the chicken ready. So I have my grill pan here. Then I have 3 chicken breasts. With these, I'm gonna spray them with the canola oil and then spice them on each side. Spray, spice. To cook the chicken breasts, I'm going to put them in the oven. I'm going to broil them on medium for 10 minutes on each side. This cooks them perfectly. First 10 minutes are up, so I'm going to flip them over. Flip them over and let them broil again for another 10 minutes. If you've been watching my videos before, you know that I love these tortillas. They're the uncooked kind that I get from Costco. There's 44 of them in a pack. I love buying them in bulk because they're quick to make, like breakfast tacos or quesadillas or anything like that. I'm using these for my flautas today. These ones are bigger than the typical ones that you buy at the grocery store. So if you use the smaller ones, you will be able to get more flautas out of them. But I will show you how many we can make out of these bad boys. They're so delicious and so yummy. You can find them in the refrigerated section in your grocery store. So much better, so delicious. So while the chicken is going, I'm going to go ahead and get these prepped and ready. So for these, I'm only going to cook them about halfway through. I don't want them all the way done because we're going to be frying up with the chicken inside. So this is just to do them halfway through. But they're so quick. They're so quick. They bubble up. You just flip them. You can see how they kind of change color. The uncooked, you can see, and then it turns white. Alright, the chicken is done. It's a total of 20 minutes, 10 minutes on each side. So now I'm going to take them out. Beautifully done, beautifully done. So nice. And quite quick, if you ask me. Okay, this step is just to shred the chicken. Just cut it up in slices. However you shred your chicken is quite alright. I'm not a professional chef, right? But I'm just trying to chop it up. This is where I have all 3 chicken breasts shredded up in a deep dish to mix my filling. To this, I'm adding 4 ounces of cream cheese. Then I'm gonna add the remaining spices from our spice mix. And then I'm gonna add a cheese blend. It's gonna be 3/4 cup. All right, so this is our mixture that is going inside of the tortillas. Looks legit. Next step is to get the oil ready. So I'm gonna pour in canola oil for frying. Just enough to kind of cover the bottom, get a little layer on the bottom of the pot. And then I'm gonna turn it on to a medium high to heat up the oil. And while that's going, I'm gonna roll up the flautas. So it is time to fry up the flautas. So there are two ways that you could check the oil if it's ready. One way is, I saw on TikTok that you can get a wooden spoon, and if you stick it inside the oil, and you see that it starts to bubble around it, that it's ready for cooking. You can see that it's bubbling up in the oil. So that means that the oil is ready for cooking. The way that I've been using, if you can see here, the thermometer, I have it connected to the One Top app, the Tasty One Top app that I'm cooking on. It's connected to the thermometer and it's showing me the temperature right there on my phone. This is just kind of to make it crispy. So it's not like you're gonna keep them in the oil very long. It's just to make it brown. Because that's my whole thing with flautas is I love the crunch.
These flautas are perfect, crunchy, and so tasty. Thank you so much for watching. Please consider liking and subscribing to my channel to see what we're up to next. See you next time.